Up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
And he's forced to go back. Stones. Played out to the right. And it's Rice. Great ball, and he's in here. Somersley! Oh, that was no routine save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And he's quick to get it clear again. Adams. Spread neatly. Manchester United given another corner. Corner number 2 then. Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, they can break here. That's good vision. He has found the way. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Oh no, this does not look good. Turns and goes back. Goes for a shot! Against the crossbar. Szoboszlai. No goals as yet. Vardiol. And Diaz. Vardiol. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Stones gets it away. And the volley. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range. Rice.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. Pickford is there to clear. And he's there to retrieve it. A probing pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Diaz gets into a good position. Van Dijk clears it away. Played through into space. Can he latch on to this? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is not the best. Oh, they could be caught out here. Great chance! Yes, it's in! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Shoots! And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Oh, that's well spotted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nice-looking ball. And Marmouche! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this is and a chance! And he's following up! Rodri gets it clear. And here's Marmouche.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Van Dijk does well to get it back. Nicely spread. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pickford chooses to deal with it himself. Knocks it into space. Time and again they are repelled.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now that's well seen too. Danger averted for now. And that is out of play.
Substitutions taking place.
Up he goes! No, not the best of headers. Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Played in. Adams with the clearance.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Omar Mamouche. Number 16.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Coming on the field.
And that could set him on his way.
Palmer.
A hefty challenge, but fair enough.
McAllister.
Referee has just said play on.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Spread neatly. Good ball, good... Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Bernardo Silva. Big header! Oh, what about that? It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
For Manchester United, after 88 minutes, is number 22.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Added minutes has been
All square
indicated.
again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Just a quick announcement.
So all
It is now
square,
time for
we
our
need a
special
winner,
lottery.
and we will be
Please
back
grab the
for
tickets you
extra
were given when
time.
you were walking through the gates.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Manchester United displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous... And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Tries to play it through. Haaland! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Substitution on the field, number 5, White. Coming on the field is number 17.
And it's Ødegaard.
Alexander-Arnold.
Haaland! He's through, now is he in?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And his chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? De Bruyne does really well to win the ball. It's Lampard! Oh, it's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Quite a thriller this one's become. Extra time reaches half-time.
And if you do have
Well,
a
both
chance
teams
today,
have run
please take
themselves
some
into
time
the
out
ground
to give
out
your
there.
support to
Does
our Get It
anyone
Stadium
have
team.
one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Bernardo Silva in acres of space out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's lofted through here. It's a throw-in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Distributed tidily. Can he get it through? Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Perez. Now, can they get him away? And this is Lampard. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they
Just a quick
both ran their
announcement.
socks
We'd
off.
like to inform you that CCTV is now in
120
operation
minutes of
for
action
your
have taken
safety.
their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. So this one to set the tone. And he has done his bit.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Palmer steps up for his penalty. Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Palmer is the second man to step up for his team. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Lampard is the man who's second in line.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
This turn to level matters. Oh, what a save!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Manchester United are looking for comfort. And the keeper's come up trumps.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
So this one to restore parity.
Good penalty. Completely wrong-footed, the keeper.
Perez is fourth up. Firm, low, telling.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
He must, but can he? It's in, he's kept them in it.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
So can he do it? Oh, he saved it!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Manchester United must score here to stay in it. Dispatched! There will be more of this.
Good penalty. Completely wrong-footed, the keeper.
Reinders is next on this now extended list. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Manchester United are looking to save match point. Dispatched! There will be more of this.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
No winner through 7, on to 8 now. That's a good penalty.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Manchester United at the point of no return. Dispatched! There will be more of this.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Adams is ninth in line here. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Dispatched! There will be more of this.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Van Dijk takes us into double figures. This is quite extraordinary. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over.
Great penalty under pressure. Again, picked his spot. Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Pickford stares down his opposite number. Big character, big moment, big save. Alisson to end it here and now. He's buried it, and he's won it. Manchester United have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
And an exciting one too.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Manchester United really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real